Hello everyone, this is Kailash Reddy from Jain deemed to be University Bangalore. I belongs to Department of Computer Science and Engineering. Today I am explaining about graph data structure. Introduction to the graph data structure. A graph is a popular data structure used to represent connections or relations between the pair of elements. It consists of a set of vertices and set of edges that connects pair of vertices. The edges may be directed or non-directed. Here, vertices also known as nodes. Now we'll go through the definition and properties of graphs. Definition. A graph is defined as a pair of sets where V is a set of vertices and E is a set of edges. Here is the example of graph. And the properties are graph can have properties such as connectivity, cycles, and weights associated with the edges. There are four types of graphs: undirected, directed, weighted, and bifurcate graphs. Undirected graph. An undirected graph is a graph in which edges have no orientations. Directed graph. In a directed graph, edges have specific direction from one vertex to another. Weighted graph. A weighted graph has values assigned to its edges representing some cost or distance. Weighted graph can be indirect or directed. Divergent graph. A divergent graph is one whose vertices can be divided into two disjoint and independent sets. Directed graph. And further we'll look into it directed graph and non-directed graph in detail. Directed graph. Another name for directed graph is digraphs. A graph is called directed or graph if all vertices can represent or present between any vertices or nodes of the graph or divided or have a defined direction. Here we can see the example where it possesses a direction. Non-directed graph. A graph is called non-directed graph if all the edges present between any graph nodes are non-directed by non-directed edges, where we mean the edges of the graph that cannot be determined from one node to its starting at which node is ending. Here we can see the example. There is no direction for this. And then further we'll go through the graph traversal. There are two types of traversals that are DFS and BFS. Depth first search. DFS is an algorithm for traversing or searching tree in graph data structure. Breadth first search is another graph traversal algorithm that explores the neighbor vertices or before moving to next level of neighbors. Cycles in graph. A cycle in a graph in a path a cycle in a graph is a path that starts and ends at the same vertex without repeating any other vertex in the middle. Direction and applications of cyclic graph. Detecting cycles in graphs is important for many algorithms and applications such as deadlock detection in operating systems and resource allocation. And thank you. For further details, you can contact me via LinkedIn and GitHub and through YouTube channel. For seeing my improvement and skills, you can go through the Hacker Rank and LinkedIn. Thank you for watching this video.